Hey everyone, how are we doing today? And sorry if everything is not working for me today. I am still scrambling to fix things after messing with the sizing and stuff for my I think. Sizing and stuff for my stream. Nothing wants to work the way I wanted to lately. So we'll see how far we get. Thank you! We'll see how far we get when it comes down to the stream. Yay, good! Hey, Yashua. Andrew. I'm not good at reading that well. Sadly. But I figured this is one of my favorite books to read. And, well, it's in public domain, so I'm allowed to read it. As I said, I've been struggling with all this stuff with what is it? I'll just put you guys here now. I've been struggling with stream elements. Try and get it sized down right. I've been doing pretty good. As I said, just hating this stuff right now. I've talked to Ken. He'll have to see about being allowed to read Lord of the Rings if we get there. Because copyright infringement. I know that's one of his favorite books to read. Well, one of his favorite book series, so. I'll switch over to here real quick. I don't think I added in the browser source for chat box on here. It doesn't work like that. So sorry, chat. Hey, Conway, thank you. I might have to redo this entire freaking thing one of these days soon. If not today after stream. This is irritating. Hi, Kimberly. How are you? Hey, Conway. Thank you. Happy Mexican Independence Day to you too. Yeah, sadly you guys might not be on screen for this. Cause where is it? Stream Elements is not my list to me whatsoever. Nightcap, and give me one moment to pull in a sofa or something. These bar stools don't really help with the comfort part of this at all. Me on the other hand's trying to find there. Give this old wolf a second. like that. Couch. Couch. My tail has other things to say about the couch. Dang it, come on! Okay, my boobs are controlling the wine. Literally, my boobs are controlling the wine now. I'm not playing a game, I'm reading a book. Ken. There we go. But one day I'm not playing a game. Nice. Who knows? Anyway. Alright, thank you, Ken. Which means I'm going to have to do some fixing up too then. My leveling and... what is it? My coloring style. But after that, that'll be good. But if we're doing it on Saturday, then I can wait until Saturday. Anyways. Just having to do some stuff here. I hope you remember all of what I had, Ken. Anyways, I can get rid of stuff for now, since stuff does not want to work for me. Go up here. Pin the light goal. I wonder if we're going to get through to count to 3 or 4 today. I don't know how slow or fast I'll be able to read. It's been a few years since I got to read this. I can't tell which way of doing this they have it. The art itself is by Vanity, and my thumbnail, I added some books, and of course the name of the book I'm reading today. Oh, I love how they didn't add the actual names to each of the chapters, to each of the cantos. Nice. Mommy, only if you pay. If you get me to 1,300 for my donathon, I will do 2 shorts with mommy voice and 1 short with saying something I would never say about my husbandos. You could choose any of them, which I bet I know which one people are mostly going to go after. The 2, actually. Yep, we're almost to 13K. 1,300. Not 13K, that's a long time from now. I'll try. I have water. Might look like I have wine, but I wish. I do love this book. Wish that they would have at least added the names of the cantos in this. Is the Andrew? Thank you. Thank you so much. Now you guys get mommy voice, and in my Discord, you guys can come up with what I should say and to which of my husbandos, about which of my husbandos will say it about. Whether it be Astarion, Endeavor. I'll get to the mommy voice here in a second. Astarion, Endeavor, Greed, not Greed 1914. He's someone in my chat. Sadly, not right now. I don't know where he is. Rinjao. Just love the assholes in anime. I've said it many of them already, many times before. Kimberly, Frank Archer. Okay. But there's a few. But anyways, I'm guessing I have to read some of Canto 1 in mommy voice. Hey Brian's J-Way, thank you so much for joining. And that was such a nice and sweet, generous tip, Andrew. I really, really appreciate it. No, wrong. can't pull off the mommy look right now. I might be able to once I get my new model. Which again, thank you very much. Now, let me read. Sizing it up because this fool can have horrible eyesight at times. And I don't have the nice swish sound of a book with me at the moment. I'm going to start lurking, stop distracting. No, thank you, Andrew. I really, really appreciate it. Okay. Midway upon the journey of our life, I found myself within a forest dark, for the straightforward pathway had been lost. Me. How hard a thing it is to say. What was the forest savage? Blech. I can't say anything, and I know I'm over 2 minutes. Ah. What was this forest savage, rough and stern, which in the very thought renews the fear. So bitter it is, death is little more, but of the good to treat, which there I find. Speak will I of the other things I saw there. I cannot well repeat how there I entered. So full was I of slumber at the moment in which I had abandoned the true way. After I had reached a mountain's foot, at the point where the valley terminated, which had with consternation pierced my heart. Upward I looked, and I beheld its shoulders, vested already with that planet's rays, which leadeth our others right by every road. Then was the fear a little quieted. Then my heart's leg had endured throughout the night which I had passed so piously. Yeah, it took a while, actually. I love 1080p on just a reading stream. How are you, Doc? And even as he who with distressful breath forth issued from the sea upon the shore, turns to the water perilous and gazes, so did my soul that still was fleeting onward turn itself back to Re-behold the past. Get me a job. I hope you get the job, Doc. Yeah, I love this book. Might as well have the BGM on during the whole thing. Is it overshadowing my voice? There's never yet a living person left. After my weary body I had rested, the way resumed I on the desert slope, so that the firm foot ever was the lower. And lo, almost where the ascent began, a panther light and swift exceedingly, which with a spotted skin was covered o'er. Okay, thank you. Let's see if this works. Never moved she from before my face, nay, rather did impede so much my way, that many times I to return had turned. The time was the beginning of the morning, and up the sun was mounting with those stars that with him were what time the love divine. I need to find some way where I'm not flinching all the time. To you, alligator, yeah. Ah! Come on, stupid camera. At first, in motion set those beauteous things, so were to me occasion of good hope. The variegated skin of that wild beast, the hour of time and the delicious season, but not so much that did not give me fear. A lion's aspect which appeared to me. He seemed as if against me he were coming, with head uplifted and the ravenous hunger, so that it seemed the air was afraid of him, and a she-wolf, that with all hungerings seemed to be hidden in her meagerness, and many folk has cause to live forlorn. This part specifically brings up the ambition of the Royal House of France, the political era of the court of Rome, and the power of the popes. That's what each of these beasts show: the ambition, the avarice, and temporal power. So, I'm in there. Well, this doesn't matter because there's a wolf. But I'm in there, though. Avarice. Bison again will definitely show up later, but definitely not in a nice way. It's deeply set into the time. Yes. She brought upon me so much heaviness with the affright that from her aspect came, that I, though, relinquish of the height. Blech. Yep, there's a wolf. The panther, the lion, and the wolf. Since the narrow political conflicts in plays a greater themes. Yes. That's what I love about this. I always loved more of the psychological realness types of books, such as this. It's hard to really get into other reasons why I like it without going into areas I'd rather not go to. But yeah, that's the chaoticness of my love for stories like this. As he is who willing acquires, and the time comes that causes him to lose, who weeps in all his thoughts and his despondent, yeah. E'en such made me that beast without peace, which coming on against my degrees thrust me back thither when the sun is silent. Exactly. While I was rushing downward to the lowland, before mine eyes did one present himself who's seen from long-continued silence hoarse. When I beheld him in the desert vast, have pity on me. Have pity on me. Unto him I cried, whether that art a shade or real man. He answered me, not man. Man once I was, and both my parents were of Lombardy and Mantuans by country, both of them. Subjulia was I born, though it was late, and lived at Rome under the good Augustus, during the time of false and lying gods. And poet was I, and I sang that just son of Anchises, who came forth from Troy, that Ilion the Superb was burned. And please have pity on me that I cannot say these words after all these years of loving this book. These words and names. So in the midst of the 14th century. But thou, why goest thou back to such annoyance? Why climbst thou not the Mount Delectable, which is the source and cause of every joy? Yep, Virgil. Art thou Virgilius, and the fountain, in that fountain, which spreads abroad so wide a river of speech, I made response to him with bashful forehead. Of the other poet's honor and light, avail me the long study and great love that have impelled me to explore thy volume. Thou art my master and my author, thou art alone the one from whom I took into the shade. Yes. The beautiful style that was done honor to me. Behold the beast for which I have turned back. Do thou protect me from her famous sage, for she doth make my veins and pulses tremble. Ah! And model twitch! Oof. It behoves to take another road, responded he, when he beheld me weeping. If from this savage place thou wouldst escape, because this beast at which thou criest out suffers not any one to pass her way, but so doth harass him that she destroys him, and has a nature so malign and ruthless that never doth she glut her greedy will, and after food is hungrier than before. Many the animals with whom she weds, and more they shall be still until the greyhound comes, who shall make her perish in her pain. He shall not feed on either earth or pelf. if you guys ever want me to read the footnotes, I'm more than happy to. If I can get my blush away. There we go. But upon wisdom and on love and virtue, twixt Feltro and Feltro shall his nation be. Of that low Italy shall he be the savior, on whose account the maid Camilla died. Aurelius, Turnus, Nisus, other wounds. I know the footnotes are a lot of extra, such as the previous page. Hey, Randomizer, how are you? Dante selects him for his guide as symbolizing human science, philosophy. Back not too long ago from having lunch today. Ooh! Every once in a while I'll have one of my York peppermint patties. Not spawn. He is conscious of the fame of Vita Nuova. The Greyhound is Cangronte della Scala, Lord of Verona, Imperial Vicar, Ghibelline, and friend of Dante. Veronica is between Feltro. Verona is between Feltro and the Marca Triviana, and I can't even say half this stuff. Frickin' French and Italian and Two corn dogs as my lunch. Corn dogs sound so good though right now. Yes, true, J-Way. I don't think that they presumed that this would be much further, and they didn't perceive language would change so much. Yeah, all this just sucks. That nowadays we don't freaking get taught a lot of this stuff. Have a good night, Evie. And that's what I never understood. I mean, it's good that they keep church and state separate, church and school separate a lot of the time. Let people choose what they want. But I swear, this had to be one of my favorite books. I hated almost every single one of the books I found in school. Just to let you know, even though I'm a homunculus, old enough, I still went to school just because of keeping up with the times, keeping up with this side of the door. And once I fell victim to Dante's the Divine Comedy, yeah, it was over. I never was into all the young adult books as much. I was into reading smut off of fanfiction.net, but not anything that the school really cared for. I was like some of the special books I just buy normally. Yeah, thank goodness that there was a thing called a Nook that came around the same time as the Kindles. I read this book from that. Mom Wolf had it, had that thing, and I just stole it and took it everywhere with me. I couldn't put this book down, no matter how difficult it was to read. The visuals, I was astounded by them. This happened. Yeah, true. Anyways, I better get back to the story. Through every city shall he hunt her down, until he shall have driven her back to hell, therefrom whence envy first did let her loose. Therefore I think and judge it for thy best, thou follow me, and I will be thy guide, and lead thee hence through the eternal place. Yeah, true, Doc, true. Where thou shalt hear the desperate lamentations, shalt see the ancient spirits disconsolate? I know what a lot of these words mean, I just can't friggin' by context clues, I just can't friggin' remember how to pronounce half these. Who cry out each one of their second death, and thou shalt see those who contented are within the fire, because they hope to come whene'er it may be the blessed people, to whom then, if thou wishest to ascend, a soul shall be, for that then I am more worthy. With her at my departure, I will leave thee. This also gets me to read books again. Sorry for that noise. My lips did not like that bottle. Now trying to remember where I left off on the paper. Because the Emperor who reigns above in that was rebellious to his law, wills that through me none come into his city. He governs everywhere, and there he reigns. There's his city and his lofty throne. Oh, happy he whom thereto he elects. And I to him, poet, I thee entreat by the same God whom thou didst never know, so that I may escape this woe and worst. Thou wouldst conduct me there where thou hast said, that I may see the portal of St. Peter, and those thou makest so desolate. And just to let you everyone know, just because this is somewhat of not really religious text, because of Dante is seen it from philosophy standards. Along with kind of both sides. Like, none of these views are actually mine. Just to let you know. I just love the story. The visuals are the most wildest that I've ever thought of. And, well, books are books. Those who, don't feel comfortable listening in, don't have to stay, but thank you for showing up. Sorry, I wanted to make that disclaimer. I know this kind of text kind of leaves bad taste in others' mouths. Yeah. Then he moved on, and I behind him followed. I should have noticed that it was going to go into Kanto 2 already. He's both the same. No. The lion's aspect which appeared to me. I should go up here and show the panther. I am not for the Emperor in that regard. All to the Xeno race. behind him I followed. Into the depths. Canto 2. Day was departing in the embrowned air, released the animals that are on earth from their fatigues, and I, the only one, made myself ready to sustain the war, both of the way and likewise of the woe, which memory that errs not shall retrace. Reading this and then having a Warhammer War thing over here on this side. Oh my. O muses, O high geniuses, now assist me. O memory that didst write down what I saw. Here thy nobility shall be manifest. I began, but who guidest me? Regard my manhood if it be sufficient, ere to the Avarice pass through dost confide me. Thus is that of I read that Sylvanus, not Silvius. Oak Father, preserve me. Part of Inferno, did you not understand? Of course. Chet will be fuming with pure bloodthirsty hatred of Warhammer. Should have worked as a high school English teacher. No, definitely not me. Nope. My friend is not an English teacher. Nope. Thank goodness I didn't. Especially where I live? Yeah, no. Not enough pay. Definitely not enough mental capacity to handle all of the annoyances that my area as regards to the education system. And they'd probably attack the heck. Nah, this area would probably attack the heck out of me for reading this. Thank you, Ken. And I need to stop thinking of Sylvanus. Silvius, the parent. While yet corruptible upon the world, immoral went and was there bodily. But if the adversary of all evil was courteous, thinking of the high effect that issue would from him, and who and what. Thank you, J-Way. Let me see how far this goes. $15. I think that is nothing on my... But thank you so much! What the heck? What the heck? Man, Ken. How do you even get that? No matter. Where in the heck is my image of... Yeah, right in front of my face. Okay. Yeah, not quite Hellerbark yet. But thank you so much for that. So much. The Necron Lord. Ay. I really appreciate that. Okay. Now back to reading. The men of intellect on me it means not, for he was of great Rome and of her empire in the imperial heaven is father chosen. But hey, Backslash, how are you? Hey, time to make the meme, I guess, even though it hasn't hit last night. Like I said, why not? Oh my, Ken. But this means that outside of I need to set another setup on here for doing shorts, because I need to do 2 shorts of mommy voice, saying stuff in mommy voice, and you guys put in the Discord, it could be in Wolf's Den, and type in something that I wouldn't say about my husbandos. It could be Astarian, Breed, Endeavor. I've said some of the others a lot before. Kimberly, Frank Archer, Krollo, Hisoka, Green Jow. I can't see. Well, I can't think anymore. I can't see either. Oh, my figures are way over there. I would not say. There's Kimberly. I love Hal. Hal from Hal's Moving Castle is so sweet. I mean, he is all about himself though, but he's not a pompous ass like the rest of my husbandos. There's only one other that's not a pompous ass. But when you said Gimli, it's Kimberly from Fullmetal Alchemist, Frank Archer from Fullmetal Alchemist, or Green Jow from Bleach. Wait, what? I guess. He's not really my husbando. I never really cared about the characters from the Ghibli movies in that sort of way. I mean, there was a possibility of Haku, but Haku is in a child's body. I love Hell, but not as a husbando. Just, he is sexy looking and everything else, I will say. But yeah, no. I need many of my characters, well, who can or will try to kill me or anything else like that. It feels like. Hank Archer would just use me as a power play. Somehow. I don't know how, but somehow. It's just his body. Yeah, it had his our star from the books. Ah. Wait, what? Anyways. But yeah. Look forward to seeing a lot of stuff with that. Mommy voice, I might do a compilation of lines from my husbandos or from some of my waifus. I'll look up some lines and see about how I can make that sound good for me. If is able to which in what wishing to speak the truth, where stablest as the holy place wherein sits the successor of the greatest Peter. If only I could do the Peter Griffin voice. I instantly wanted to say a line from him, but dang it. Upon this journey, once thou givest him vaunt, things did he hear which the occasion where both of his victory and the papal mantle. Thither went. Afterwards, the chosen vessel to bring back comfort thence unto the faith which of salvation's way is the beginning. But I, why thither come, or who concedes it? I not Enos am. I am not Paul, nor I, nor others think me worthy of it. Therefore, if I resign myself to come, I fear that the coming may be ill-advised. Thou art wise and knowest better than I speak. And as he is, who unwills what he willed, and by new thoughts doth his intention change. So that from his design he quite withdraws. Such I became upon the dark hillside, because in thinking I consumed the Empress was so very prompt in the beginning. If I have, well, thy language understood? I don't know why I'm so dry-mouthed today. If I have, well, thy language understood, replied that shade of the magnanimous, thy soul attained is with cowardice. Why am I having so much trouble with some of these words? Many times a man encumbers, so it turns him back from honored enterprise, as false sigh doth a beast when he is shy. That thou mayest free thee from this apprehension, I'll tell thee why I came in, why I heard at the first moment when I grieved for thee. Among those who are in suspense, and a fair saintly lady called to me. In such wise I besought her to command me. Her eyes were shining brighter than the star. And she began to say, gentle and low, with voice angelical in her own language. Wow. Sheesh. A spirit Cortus of Antua, of whom the fame still in the world endures, and shall endure long-lasting as the world. A friend of mine, and not the friend of fortune, upon the desert slope is so impeded upon his way that he has turned through terror. And may I fear already be so lost that I too late have risen to his successor from that which I have heard of him in heaven. Bestir thee now, and with thy speech ornate, and with what needful is for his release, assist him so that I may be consoled. Beatrice am I, who do bid thee go. I come from there where I would fain return. Love moved me, which compelleth me to speak. When I shall be in presence of my Lord, full often will I praise thee unto him. Then paused she, and thereafter I began. O Lady of Virtue, thou alone, through whom the human race exceedeth all contained. Within the heaven that has the lesser circles. So greateth unto me is thy commandment to obey, if twere already done or late, no farther needs say up to me thy wish. It is very heavy stuff right here. I just wish I could make it sound heavier. But yeah, my reading comprehension, well, my not reading comprehension, but the way I read does not allow for that. No matter how much I want to fight it. Give me 1 sec. Sorry, hold on. Don't mind me if I look further away. I'm looking at some other stuff. I need to looking at something real quick. There we go. Now I need to find where I stopped. But the cause tell me why thou dost now shun the here descending down into the center from the vast place thou burnest to return to, since thou wilt fain so inwardly discern. Briefly will I relate. She answered me, why, I am not afraid to enter here. Of those things only should one be afraid which have the power of doing others harm. Of the rest, no, because they are not fearful. God in his mercy such created me that misery of yours attains me not, nor any flame assails me from this burning. Sorry, I'm having so much ADHD moments. Okay. A young lady is in heaven who grieves at this impediment to which I send thee, so that stern judgment there above is broken. In her in her entreaty, she besought Lucia and said, "Thy faithful one now stands in need of thee, and unto thee I recommend him." Lucia, full of all that cruel is, hastened away and came unto the place where I was sitting with ancient Rachel. "Beatrice," said she, "the true praise of God, why supportest thou not him who loved thee so? For thee he issued from the vulgar herd." Dost thou not hear the pity of his plaint? Dost thou not see the death that combats him? Beside that flood where ocean has no vault? Never were persons in the world so swift to work their will and to escape their woe as I, after such words as thee were uttered, came hither downward from my blessed seat, confiding in thy dignified discourse, which honors thee and those who listen to it. After she thus had spoken unto me, weeping her shining eyes, she turned away, whereby she made me swifter in my coming. And unto thee I came as she desired. I have delivered thee from the wild beast, which barred the beautiful mountain's short ascent. What is it then? Why dost thou delay? Why is such baseness bedded in thy heart? Daring a hardihood, why hast thou not seen that these such lays Benedict are caring for thee in the court of heaven, and so much good may speech doth promise thee. My broken English. Okay. Even as the flowerets by nocturnal chill bow down and closed when the sun whitens them, uplift themselves all open on their stems, such I became with my exhausted strength and such good courage to my heart. There coursed that I began like an intrepid person. Sorry, my artist mama sent me some stuff to look at. Sorry. I'm just like, ooh. Yeah, my ADHD has really been acting up lately. Sorry. It's like reading the squirrel. But now back to the book. Oh, she compassionate, who supported me, and courteous, thou who hast obeyed so soon the words of truth which she addressed to thee. Thou hast my heart so with desire disposed to the adventure with these words of thine, that to my first intent I have returned. So, talking to that lady helped determine the fact that, yes, he is going to go on with this, build his strength up, and just by listening to her and Virgil, that he feels that he's ready to endure. Hey Kotaro, how are you? Now go for one soul will. Now go for one soul will is in us both. Thou leader and thou Lord and Master thou. Thus said I to him, and when he had moved, I entered on the deep and savage way. And now on to Kanto 3. Right? Yep. Day was departing. Kanto 3. Through me the way is to the city dolent. Through me the way is to eternal dole. Through me the way among the people lost. Justice incited my sublime creator. Created me divine. Created me divine omnipotence, the highest wisdom and the primal love. Before me there were no created things, only eternal, and I eternal. Last, all hope abandon, ye who enter within. These words in somber color I behold, ran upon the summit of a gate, whence I the the sense is master hard to me. And he to me as one experience. Here all suspicion must be abandoned. All cowardice must needs be there extinct. We to the place have come where I have told thee thou shalt behold the people dolorous who have foregone the good of intellect. And after he had laid his hand on mine with joyful mien, whence I was comforted, he led me in among the secret things. And entry into hell. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Their sighs, complaints, and ululations loud resounded through the air without the star. Once I, at the beginning, wept there eat. Silver, nope. Thank you all for lurking, by the way. And thank you for the party exploders or whatever they are. I'm not good at that. And hearts and whatever else. I'm trying at least. While being squirrel-minded. Languages diverse, horrible dialects, accents of anger, words of agony, and voices high and hoarse with sound of hands. Made up tumult that goes whirling on forever in that air forever black, even as the sand doth when the whirlwind breaks. Thank you! The old English does trip me up. I find it more fascinating to read. Thank you. Excuse me. Okay. And I, who had my head with horror bound, said, Master, what is this which now I hear? What folk is this which seems by pain so vanquished? And he to me, this miserable mode maintain the melancholy souls of those who lived without infamy or praise. I'm glad are they with that caitiff choir. Beowulf not in forever. I'd be happy to after after Dante's Inferno to continue through the Divine Comedy, or reading other stories such as either Beowulf, Alice, the original Alice in Wonderland, what is it? Mark Twain. A lot of stuff from Mark Twain. If only Anne Rice was on public domain. I would love to start reading a lot of that, but that gets as sketchy, if not more sketchy than even this. Having led are they with the caitiff choir of angels who have not rebellious been, nor faithful were to God, but were for self. The heavens compelled them not to be less fair, nor them the nethermore abyss receives, for glory none the damned would have from them. And I, O Master, what so grievous is to these, that makes them lament so sore? He answered, I will tell thee very briefly. These have no longer any hope of death, and this blind life of theirs is so debased they envious are of other fate. No fame of them the world permits to be. Misericord and justice both disdain them. Let us not speak of them, but look and pass. And I, who looked again, beheld a banner which, whirling round, ran on so rapidly that of all pause it seemed me indignant. And after it there came so long a train of people that I ne'er would have believed that ever death so many had undone. When some among them I recognized, I looked and beheld the shade of him who made through cowardice the great refusal. Forthwith I comprehended and was concerned that the sect of the caitiff wretches hateful to God and his enemies, these miscreants who never were alive, were naked, and were strung exceedingly by gadeflies and by hornets that were there. These did their faces irrigate with blood, which with their tears commingled, and their feet by the disgusting worms was gathered up. And when to gazing further I betook me, people I saw on a great river's bank, whence I said, Master, now vouchsafe to me that I may know who these are, and that law makes them appear so ready to pass over, as I discern outward the dusky light. He to me, these things shall be known to thee as soon as our footsteps away upon the dismal shore of Acreon. Then with mine eyes ashamed and downward cast, fearing my words might irksome be to him, for speech refrain I till we reached the river. And lo, towards us coming in a boat, an old man, hoary with the hair of eld, crying, "Woe unto you, ye souls depraved! Hope never more to look upon the heavens. I come to lead you to the other shore, to the eternal shades in heat and frost. And thou that yonder standeth, living soul, withdraw thee from these people who are dead." But when he saw that I did not withdraw, he said, "By other ways, by other ports thou to the shore shalt come, not here for passage. A lighter vessel needs must carry thee." And unto him the guide, "Vex thee not, Karen. It is so willed there where is power to do that which is willed, and farther question not." Theory where quieted the fleecy cheeks of him, the ferryman of the livid fen, who round about his eyes had wheels of flame. Sorry, I have to take breaks every so often because of the translation gets to my head. I've only read modern translations. So, okay. But all those souls who weary were, and naked their color changed and gnashed their teeth together as soon as they had heard those cruel words. God they blasphemed in their some words I frickin' swear. looking over and enjoying what I see. I might try read through Kanto 4 and then be done for the night. I know we're on Kanto 3 right now. Okay, wait. I am passing up that word. I know what it means, but I friggin' hate it. The human race, the place, the time, the seed of their engineering and their birth. Why is my brain just not wanting to put words together today? Their birth. Thereafter, all together, they drew back, bitterly weeping, to the accursed shore, which waiteth every man. Who fears not God, Karen the demon, with the eyes of Gleed, beckoning them, collects them all together, beats with his oar whoever lags behind, as in the autumn time the leaves fall off, first one and then another, till the branch unto the earth surrenders all its spoils. In similar wise, the evil seed of Adam throw themselves from that margin one by one, at signals as a bird unto its lure. So they depart across the dusky wave, and ere upon the other side they land. Again on this side a new troop assembles. My son, the courteous master, said to me, all those who perish in the wrath of God here meet together out of every land, and ready are they to pass o'er the river, because celestial justice spurs them on, so that their fear is turned into desire. This way there never passes a good soul, and hence if Karen doth complain of thee, else mayest thou know now what his speech imports. This being finished, all the champagne trembled so violently that of that terror the recollection bathes me still with sweat. Hey Moro, how are you? I meant to say hey Flash. Probably a long time ago, but and Silver Note. The land of tears give forth a blast of wind, and fulminated a vermilion light, which overmastered in me every sense, and as a man whom sleep hath seized, I fell. Broke the deep lethargy within my head, a heavy thunder, so that I upstarted like to a person who by force is wakened. And round about I moved my rested eyes, uprisen erect, and steadfastly I gazed to recognize the place wherein I was. True is it that upon the verge I found me of the abysmal valley dolorous that gathers thunder of infinite ululations. Obscure, profound, it was, and nebulous, so that by fixing on its depths my sight, nothing whatever I discerned therein. Love how I can do like 3 quatrains and then 3 or 4 quatrains and then just die. Let us descend now into the blind world, began the poet, pallid utterly. I will be first and thou shalt second be. And I, who of his colour was aware, said, how shall I come, if thou art afraid? For it won't be a comfort to my fears. And he to me, the anguish of the people who are below here in my face depicts that pity which for terror thou hast taken. Let us go on, for the long way impels us. This he went in, and thus he made me enter the foremost circle that resounds the abyss. There, as it seemed to me from listening, were lamentations, none, but only sighs that tremble made the everlasting air, and this arose from the sorrow without torment, which the crowds had that many were, and great of infants, and of women, and of men. To me, the Master good, thou dost not ask what spirits these which thou beholdest are. Now will I have thee know ere thou go farther. Sorry, I'm seeing something real quick. They sin not, and if they merit had, 'tis not enough, because they had not baptism, which is the portal of the faith thou holdest. Dang it. I need to stop looking. I am so tempted. as I were before Christianity. In the right manner they adore not God, and among such as these I am myself. For such defects dang it! Why does she freaking yeah. God, among such as these I am myself, for such defects and not for other guilt. Lost are we and are only so far punished that without hope we live on in desire. Great grief seized on my heart when this I heard, because some people of much worthiness I knew who in that limbo were suspended. Tell me, my master, tell me, thou, my lord, began I with desire of being certain of that faith which overcometh every error. Came any one by his own merit hence, or by any other, or by another's who was blessed thereafter, and he who understood my covert speech replied, I was a novice in the state when I saw hither come a mighty one with sign of victory in Incarnate. For who what? Sorry, my brain just froze. Hence he drew forth the shade of the first parent, and that of his son Abel, and of Noah, of Moses the lawgiver, and the obedient Abraham, patriarch, and David king. Israel with his father and his children, and Rachel, for those sake he did so much, and others many, and he made them blessed. And thou must know that earlier than these never were any human spirits saved. We ceased not to advance because he spake, but still were passing onward through the forest. The forest say I of the cowarded ghost, not very far yet our way had gone this side of the summit when I saw a fire that overcame a hemisphere of darkness. We were a little distant from it still, but not so far that I in part discern not. Happy early birthday, Shadow! I did pretty good. Once I'm done with Kanto 4, I am done for the night. I am so sorry that I can't get too far just because my brain won't allow it. Happy early birthday. we are a little distant from still, blah blah blah. The honorable people held that place. O thou who honorest every art and science, who may these be which such great honor have, that from the fashion of the rest it parts them. And he to me, the honorable name that sounds of them above there in thy life, wins grace in heaven, that so advances them. In the meantime, a voice was heard by me. All honor to be the preeminent poet. His shade returns again that was departed. After the voice had creased and quieted, not creased. After the voice had ceased and quiet was, 4 mighty shades I saw approaching us. Semblance had they nor sorrowful nor glad. Say me began my gracious master, him with that falchion in his hand. Behold, who comes before thee 3, even as their lord. The one is Homer, poet sovereign. He who comes next is Horace, the satirist. The third is Ovid. The last is Lucian. Because of each of these, with me applies the name that solitary voice proclaimed. They do me honor, and in that do well. Thus I beheld assembled the fair school of that lord of the song preeminent, who o'er the others like an eagle soars. When they together had discoursed somewhat, they turned to me with signs of salutation, and on beholding this, my master smiled. Yes. And more of honor still, much more they did me, in that they made me one of their own band, so that the 6th was I, midst much wit. With so much wit. Thus we went on as far as the light, things saying 'tis becoming to keep silent. As was the saying of them where I was. We came unto a noble castle's foot, 7 times encompassed with lofty walls, defended round by a fair rivulet. This we passed over, even as firm ground. Through portals 7 I entered with these sages. We came into a meadow of flesh and verdure. I'm sorry, it's been a while since I've seen some of the sketches that he has on here. People were there with solemn eyes and so of great authority in their countenance. They spake but seldom with gentle voices. Thus we withdrew ourselves upon one side into an opening luminous and lofty, so that they all of them were visible. There opposite upon the green enamel were pointed out to me the mighty spirits whom to have seen I feel myself exalted. Ah. Okay, let me see. I look over at some of my art and saw Booba. I was like, wait, what? But now she's letting me see how it goes. I so can't wait for you guys to see this. I love her. I'm so insulted. I saw Electra with companions many, amongst whom I knew both Hector and Aeneas. I know who you need to. Girl, you. That's if I'm done in time. But no, never mind on that. Never mind on that, though. Anyone who doesn't know, I won't allow to know until I am seen by many, as they would probably say on here. Hector and Aeneas, Caesar in armor with Falcon eyes. I saw Camilla and Penthesilea on the other side, and saw the king Latinus, who with Lavinia his daughter sat. These names, I know them so well, but I cannot freaking. I saw that Brutus who drove Tarquin forth, Lucretia, Julia, Marcia, and Cornelia, and saw alone apart the Saladin and then it's finished. One day! If only one day alchemy can work and make my brain smarter so I can actually pronounce all these freaking things. But then, if there was alchemy, there wouldn't be any of this. Okay, we are on Canto 4. I just need to finish 2 pages. I think 2 pages. Yep. I lifted up my brows a little. The master I beheld of those who I know sit with his philosophic family. All gaze upon him, and all to him honor. There I beheld both Socrates and Plato. I wanted to make sure that was Socrates. So many historic names that I'm like, okay, let me see. Near him before the others stand Democritus, who puts the world on chance. Diogenes, Anaxagoras, and Thales, Zeno, and Empedocles, and Heraclitus. Not even the same sense. Excelling the characters in Inferno would say. I mean, I love the ways they say these in my head when I heard audiobook and I was wrong. Almost all of them. Oh, same. It's been so long since I even heard the audiobook for it, so that's why I'm just having such a hard time. Of qualities, I saw the good collector, height, Dioscorides, and Orpheus. Saw I. Totally. Yeah, that is Orpheus. Okay. I thought I was putting Baldur's Gate references in it now. I totally. And Livy and Moro Seneca. That's a version of Limbo is very interesting, yes. Euclid, geometrician, and Ptolemy Galen, Hippocrates, and Avicenna, Avarice, who the great comment made. I could not. Not even on easy words, I'm starting to fail. I cannot all of them portray in full, because so drives me onward the long theme that many times the word comes short of fact. The sixfold company in two divides, another sapient side conducts me forth from the quiet to the air that trembles, and to a place I come where nothing shines. True, Doc, true. I swear. I love Dante, but I swear, the wording and everything, Okay, Canto 5. If I can get through Canto 10 next time, so it would be a 3-parter, hopefully, for Inferno. Then we can go from there if you guys want Purgatory and Paradise. But for now, we're done for the night. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I'm going to try and fix some things while watching other things. But I really appreciate it. This was fun, though hard, and I'm distracted very easily. Wait, what? Tip 20? Ah! Thank you. Thank you. What was 20? Howl or bark? I'll do a small error. But not to the point of the same way as the others. But thank you so much for that sliver of nope. I keep on saying silver. Silver. Happy birthday to you, Shadow. But thank you so much. And now... Ada, ada. Now, it's time for me to raise the BGM a little. And also see who we can raid. Definitely not who I'm watching right now. Definitely not. You guys will have to see that later. How's the stream looking, though, on its own? This entire friggin' time. I've been trying to make sure everything looks good. There's some stuff that I still need to frickin' fix thanks to stream elements. And then also I'll check one more time on the side here. I know who will raid. See her artistry at work. Thank you. Well, I hope you'll like the way my tail looks later. With this helping me fund my next model. I know in my debut for this model I said 2.0, but I still don't like to say it's a 2.0. I think it's a 1.0, just because of the first one was a Vroid I really did not like whatsoever. I just went with it because it was the best I could do. But now I am so happy with how I'm going to look. Don't forget to put any insults of whichever of my husbandos into Discord, and we'll convene from there. So let me and yay, I didn't spill any of my wine. I'll be watching 2 artists at the same freaking time. But, alright. It's that day already. Anyways. Actually, no. We won't go to the artist. We will go to Margaret. Because it's her birthday! But also, on the other side, 2 at a time. Ha! I wish, but I found Margaret because I think I have to check dates and time again, but I think I need to go over and VC with her for a sec. I think. So, we'll be rating Margaret. Thank you guys so much for joining and getting me to 40 likes. And for all of the, tips. Can't wait to get this new model. You'll love it. And I don't know if she's still going to continue or not. But thank you so much. Have a good night, morning, evening, whatever time it is, my precious pups. Tomorrow's Thursday. I might be switching Digimon to Among the Sleep, but be prepared. But have a good night and see ya! Bye-bye! Once I know where my